Sigma males are creative, but often misunderstood, men. Despite the fact that they are widely regarded as brilliant entrepreneurs and problem solvers whose theories and ideas have the potential to change the world. They're also often described as arrogant, unyielding, and even cold. However, Sigma males are generally very sensitive, loyal, and open-minded, and they are known for their intellectual curiosity and unique approach to life. Logic inconsistencies are easy to spot with a Sigma male. While they can tolerate a wide range of situations, even Sigma males have limitations. However, there are a number of things that Sigma male despises. Here are 8 of them. 1. Constant interaction with others. Sigma males require a lot of alone time. Regardless of how much they enjoy spending time with a specific person. If they are unable to escape from said person to read a book or work on a project, they will become exhausted and become increasingly difficult to be around. To be clear, we're talking about constant social interaction with a good friend. Many Sigma males absolutely love to talk, but only about subjects that they have thoroughly explored and thought about. Having a scientific, social, or psychological basis. Small talk is unlikely to take place. If it is absolutely necessary, Sigma males will most likely vanish as soon as they can. 2. Following the rules. The rules of the status quo. Playing by the rules is not important to Sigma males. Give them a list of rules and they will question them endlessly. You bend and even break the rules. They are constantly innovating when they see a better way. They will be very unhappy if they do not have the opportunity to do so. And you will almost certainly hear about it. 3. Consistent routine. Routine tasks are obviously routine tasks, and they do not bode well for Sigma males. They get bored quickly with process work and are not good at paper pushing. They may advise going to the gym, but only after they've devised the best, most research-backed, and most efficient method of working out groceries, clothing, cooking, or anything else. We'll never be done the same way every day, if at all, or they'll delegate these times when they're forced to deal with a lot of details. Sigma males are intuitive, which means they're at their best when they're forced to deal with a lot of details. When it comes to the big picture, their minds are predisposed to brainstorming new ideas, exploring possibilities, and innovating outwardly. They may appear to be lost in a never-ending daydream, engrossed in internal monologue. And, in general, they find that dialogue far more interesting than anything else going on in the real world. As a result, they are easily bored by mundane or routine tasks that many Sigmas struggle with, such as keeping their desk organized or remembering to take the car in for its regular oil change. They aren't incapable of doing these things. In fact, developing some sensing abilities will go a long way toward assisting them in realizing their larger goals. It's just that these things don't stay in place. In fact, Sigmas despise any situation that requires them to focus on a large number of minor details, such as a job or a class. 4. Feeling pressed to talk about oneself. Being pushed to talk about their feelings before they're ready, because Sigmas see everything through a logical lens. They may feel uneasy dealing with emotional issues at times. This includes dealing with other people's feelings, but especially their own, which are inherently private. They have a tendency to keep their feelings to themselves. They are sometimes hidden from even those closest to them. It's not that Sigmas can't talk about emotional issues, it's just that they need more time than others to process them. And, before they open up in such a vulnerable way, they need to feel emotionally safe with someone. When a Sigma male is pressed to discuss personal or emotional issues before they are ready, they will resent it. 5. Having to give up their values. Sigma males or idealists who have a unique perspective on the world. They understand that everything is connected to everything in some way. Yeah. Words, emotions, and actions have an impact on people across generations and geographical boundaries. As a result, they frequently have a strong sense of how things should be, particularly in terms of culture, society, and humanity. If Sigmas are forced to compromise their high moral standards for the sake of a job or a relationship, they'll despise it. I despise ignorance. Reading and education are extremely important to Sigma males, but they aren't total monsters when it comes to them. If you haven't read a book that they have, or if you don't know anything about a subject that they know a lot about, they'll understand. However, if you throw your opinion around without reading the article, or if you frequently talk about how useless education is, they'll understand. You're not going to make a Sigma happy. 6. Individuals who are not constantly learning. When people fail to apply their knowledge. Sigma males are insatiably curious and love to learn, but they're not the type to learn and never do anything with it. These thinkers act on what they learn as well as what they learn. And what drives them insane is meeting someone who enjoys thinking about ideas but never tries to put them into action. Sigma males want to put their theories to the test in real life, instead of just kicking around ideas in their heads. 7. Dishonesty. People who routinely lie irritate a Sigma, but because this type is extremely intuitive, the person who is dishonest with themselves irritates them even more. True, Sigmas can be mistaken about who someone is, but they usually learn from experience to trust their intuitive hunches, right or wrong. If a Sigma believes you're in a bad career or life situation, they'll probably tell you. 8. People who do not mature as individuals. When people want to remain the same, Sigma males are constantly changing and growing, and they expect others to do the same. Improving processes and techniques usually evolves into a never-ending obsession with bettering themselves in their relationships. Sigmas will be bored to death if they do not grow. If they are forced to do the same thing every day. If they must remain the same, they will eventually become enraged and dissatisfied with themselves. Sigmas must constantly strive to improve themselves, but only for their own benefit.